Yeah, the Chinese market is enormously important for Booking.com. We've been operating in China for a very long time, also because we actually help Chinese customers to travel outside of China.
Right.
And you see the rising middle class, which is very important that we make sure we have a product that is suitable for Chinese consumers. So we have basically our own operation in China, but we've always believed in strong corporations in China as well. And we do that with Ctrip, we do that with Didi, and as well with Meituan.
When you talk about travelers choosing different destinations, have you seen Chinese outbound travelers saying, oof, perhaps we don't want to go to the U.S. anymore in light of the political tensions?
Yeah, that is probably more difficult for us to see. I think the Chinese companies might see these trends stronger than we do, because overall we have more, we cater to Chinese customers, but that travel really all over the world. Yeah.
As a tech company as well, I mean, there's been so much change just over the last year, since Davos last year, in fact. And on the issue of what's happening in the way of EU legislation, regulations, you've been quite outspoken against some of the tax proposals in place there. Are your concerns being heard, or is this still a real threat facing your business today?
I think it's still a real threat, because even though the European proposal is not certain, countries are moving forward in Europe, I think overall it will be a big disadvantage for innovation, because companies should be able to invest in innovation instead of paying more taxes. So, and specifically for European companies, this is very important, and we are a European business that pays our taxes here in Europe already.
European policymakers, though, will say the system is outdated because it hasn't adjusted with the technological changes. So if, in fact, there's some truth to that argument, what would your suggestions be to them? I mean, how do you change the system but still encourage innovation?
Yeah, we're not against tax reform, so it's not that we are against that, but we do realize that needs to be done on a global level. I don't think you can even do this on a European level, and that's also what is happening already today. The only thing is many countries don't want to wait for that, and then they're going to take short-term measurements, which we don't really agree to.
And if these items go through, I mean, would it be burdensome enough that it forces you to think, perhaps we should change our headquarters? Do you think other companies will have to make those decisions?
Well, I think overall for Europe, I think Europe should really think about making it more attractive for businesses to place themselves in Europe or grow their businesses in Europe. And I think that's something that Europe seriously need to think about, because if you put more rules in place than there already are, it's already difficult in all these countries to operate. I always say every 300 kilometers you need to think about different regulation, different rules, different standards. I think it's already complex for businesses, and I'm worrisome that this actually makes it even more complex.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.